A weirdly toxic statement furries are known for propagating is,
"Hey y'all, come look at this."
"The furry fandom is for everyone." And furries should keep wanting to say that, because it is good. That seems like a bit of a contradiction, but I promise it's not. Most furries and normies read that phrase in good faith, that the fandom is for all who wish to be a part of it. Like the rest of society, furries desire to gain friendships and to be loved by everyone.
Psych! That's the wrong number!
They attempt to accomplish this by making everyone happy with good vibes and a silly time. It's good to want to be kind, empathetic, and loving to all. Being hated or bullied feels bad, especially when you're being hated for aspects you can't control. Given the demographics of the fandom, that is a major topic that every furry has to discuss or think about at some point, whether they care to or not. And the results of such pondering tends to be the slogan, "The furry fandom is for all." That's my answer too, but for many, those beliefs tend to ignore what the underlying logic implies and how it unintentionally creates real-world harms. A good way for figuring out how practical your beliefs are is by trying to break them, even if the situation could never possibly happen. Knowing where your belief no longer works helps with future situations you may have when conditions change. A tool for doing this is exaggeration. For example, say you meet a time traveler. They are a USA slave owner from the pre-Civil War named Bob, who really feels in tune with that orange dragon painting and now wants to be part of the furry fandom to be a goddamn dragon. Would you want to be loved, be friends with, and make Bob laugh happily, even if you knew they were the average slave owner, aka abusively cruel? Surprisingly, the answer you might hear from a furry would be, "Yeah, include Bob, for the fandom is for everyone who likes anthros, even if personally don't like them, just don't interact." Laws today stop Bob from doing slavery anyway. You have to understand that it was the family business of the time.
Oh! Ew! Dude! What the fuck?
Seems like they were one of the nicer ones. And that was so long ago. It's all under the bridge now. Everyone's equal here, and it's not like Bob's a Zoof or a PDF file, right? Which sounds like an argument with the possibility of becoming fine if you squint really hard enough. Until you immediately realize that Bob's beliefs and actions still affect others. Bob's wealth from the exploited plantation may be plentiful enough to make some artists ignore where the money is from if the pay is good enough. Even if that means that artists must curate what they say to not lose a sale. I'm sure Bob wouldn't appreciate you tweeting out that the North did good by forcing the war of aggression upon his family. right? Heck, Bob may propagate racist rhetoric vocally in a civil way, which can be simple as dropping the honorifics of Mr. and Mrs. from certain people's names. After a while, POC won't trust those furries who sit idly by when Bob speaks an offhanded comment yet again. But weirdly, those furries tend to be angry if you're ruining the vibes by pointing that out. It's POC furs starting drama instead of taking Bob's silly phrase as a joke like all the other cool kids do. Why can't you people just be cool like the cool kids? Take a chill pill. It's not that serious, my guy. We can see what's going on. If furries can only keep the lighthearted atmosphere by letting problems be handled by others only in
Boom, bam, bop, bada bop, boom, pow.
in ways that make people like Bob feel comfortable, rather than those who are being harmed by Bob, then such furries don't actually believe that the furry fandom is for everyone. Again, Zoofs and PDF files are already rejected, so our definition of everyone already needed exceptions for reasonable reasons that rightfully and actively are enforced to protect the
Hey y'all, come look at this.
community members. The fandom has actually done really well at keeping out many Zoofs and PDF files. Nice job. But marginalized groups like POC within the fandom are just furries within the fandom. POC furs and others are just trying to have a good time like everyone else, and are also the active members creating content furries point at as being so important to this fandom's existence. So why don't they rightfully and actively get protections that furries clearly are willing to take the time to build when they believe that it's the right thing to do? To be frank, the logic here is likely that the furries who are okay with the Bobs of the world really don't